Close the deal, baby. Let's go. I get so good with people, I can say whatever the hell I want to. I need a click
T-Rock.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's going on, my brother?
How you doing, my guy?
Man, I'm blessed.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's your name and where you from, bro?
I'm Marquise, man, from Atlanta. I talked to you maybe about a month
ago. I
ago.
remember talking to you. Yeah. I remember you.
Yeah, you was telling me
you were just getting started. You were just getting started, and I
referred
referred you to it was somebody else in your market. I talked to you. Damn, I'm trying to think who was it I referred you to. I remember talking to you though.
Yes, sir.
It's been a minute.
All right, so I'll tell you where I'm at today. I got something under contract today.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, that's what's up, dog. So I remember talking. Out. Or there you go. I see you spinning for a minute. But I remember talking to you probably about 2.5, 3 months ago, and at the time you were still like halfway, like making a decision on committing all the way to getting it done. And today you got your first contract.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me and my business partner. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations to you guys, man. I'm glad you guys are out there getting it, man.
Thank you. It was all because of him. It started because of him, for real.
That's what's up. So tell me what happened, because I remember when we talked. It had to be close to like February, like January, February time. I'm sure I got the video in one of my archives. Y'all be wondering how I remember and everything. That's because I have to go back and look at all my videos and that. But I remember speaking to you. You were actually standing on the porch that night. And we were talking about just that consistency and remaining, dedicated to it. At the time, you know how I remember you, because you ain't have a car.
Yep.
You ain't have a car, and I was telling you whatever you need to do, whatever is necessary, get it done so you can change your situation. I remember the shit out of that conversation.
Man.
And now you got your first contract today.
We got something under contract.
And can I tell them the story?
Shoot. Yeah, you telling the story, man. You telling the story.
All right, so I know this.
Hey, change positions. Like, go the other way so the light is not directly facing into the joint. Turn around. Yeah.
All right, so I had this. I was dealing with this relative. She's like a childhood friend, and she had this deal that she was talking about, that this man, she was trying to get this man to sell the property, but he didn't want to sell the property. So he was like, I'm gonna let you go over there and talk to him and let you get the deal. So I went over there and talked to him. She just let me know that, he behind on his mortgage, and she was giving me all the numbers. So I went over there, put my collar shirt on and everything. And I talked to him, showed me around the property. The property nice. All they need is an appliance and a new roof. So I was like, it's small cosmetic work. It's a great deal. And I was like, what you want out of the situation? And he was just like, man, I really just want to keep the house. All right. So I'm going to try my best to keep the house for you. But in order for me to see, I'm going to need you to sign right here. He signed it. It was a blank contract. I didn't put no numbers down. I just told him to sign it. And he signed it, and now we got on contract. Now we're trying to figure out how to do this subject to thing. That's where we at now.
Yeah, man. You should see his face.
You gotta give me some.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Nigga said, is that in the book? That is not in my book. Lord have mercy. So let's do this. Let's back up a little bit. Just so everybody understands this, man. Like in doing business, like in a really good, happy moment, I know you're in a great moment, like this is your first deal. Like being transparent on contracts and things of that nature, integrity is everything, man. Like don't ask people to sign blank contracts. Don't do shit like that, man. It's just like I'm might have to be the bearer of bad news, but that's not a deal like that. That's not a deal. Like that shit is like so wrong in so many levels. I just like that's not how I. God damn, like that's just not how I would tell you to do it. Obviously, you got somebody that's in a situation that needs to make a decision and they need help. When we do this business, we want to make sure that we're problem solvers. And being problem solvers sometimes like doesn't always lead back to us. One thing that I tell people all the time is to do the things that like if it was your mom, if it was your dad, if it was your family member, would you want them to be handled and treated that way? When you do a contract, the contract should be clear and understand. The person should be able to understand what they're actually signing up for, and then you should be super transparent on like what the next step is. So with this guy right now, obviously you have a contract that he signed, but it was blank. So what do? You can't go in and just fill in stuff that's blank in hopes to like back somebody into a deal. I think if this guy is in a position where he's ready to make a decision, what I would recommend is that you have an open and honest conversation about all the options that are available to him and put it on paper to where he completely understands all the things that you're going to do, whether that's a subject to, whether that's a flat out wholesale deal, whatever it is, man. Like the number one thing you will never hear me tell you is to get somebody to sign a blank contract or do something unethical. This is the type of stuff. This is the type of stuff that gets a bad rap for the whole fucking business.
Right.
People will just look at stuff like this and they'll turn their nose up. Like they don't want niggas doing this shit in the first place. Understand that. They don't want us in this shit. So when you go and do stuff like that, this is the exact reason they don't want us in it, because we take shortcuts to try to get to where our end goal. So like one of the things, man, is like everybody trying to bust their ass to get that first contract. Everybody wants to deal. But sometimes the easiest thing that a lot of people overlook is just being real with the sellers that you're dealing with and giving them an honest expectation of what's going to happen moving forward. Yes, it sounds good to be like, I got a contract and be able to dance about it. But the way you went about this one, bro, I can't give you that love. I got to be real with you. You have to go back and get with this guy and do it the right way.
Right.
And explain to him that he's in a situation that you can try to help him, but it needs to be where he has a clear understanding of what he's signing. Anybody that does business with you should clearly understand, first and foremost, how much they're actually getting for their property, and then you can start helping them from there. But like just to have a blank contract signed and then you fill that stuff in, man, that's so wrong on so many levels, man. I want y'all to go clean that shit up. Y'all got to clean that up. Like it's
and then the purpose for that though was he didn't know how much he owed.
I'm with you, but that's where you go when you start calling banks and getting information. You get him to give you authorization to talk to the bank and everything else. What you don't do is just sign the contract blank and then fill in numbers and everything else. Let him understand exactly what he's getting. Let him understand exactly how long it'll take. Get all that information that you need for actually doing a deal, because this is the problem that a lot of people don't talk about. Inside my course, the people that are inside my course, and I know people that follow me pretty heavily know, I'm big on being ethical. Because what happens is, man, that bad juju will follow you like a motherfucker, man. Like straight up, like just doing people the wrong way, not doing it the right way, it will haunt you. And I don't want you to get in this business and take shortcuts to try to get a deal, and then it haunts you. Because what people don't tell you about this business is that the Attorney General will send you a letter that tells you that you're no longer allowed to even practice in this business, doing things that are shady. So, and the only thing that I can tell you, every single time, if you feel like it's a gray area, talk a little bit more and make sure that person's on the same page with you, because it's really important to let that person make that decision. You don't have to finesse anybody out of a deal. I think a lot of people think you got to finesse people. It's totally false. Out of anything that I do, man, and I promise you, like, I haven't always made every decision the right way when it came to doing business, and it fucked me big time. So when you think that you can do something and this one time it might work or whatever, what happens is, like 3-4 years from now, that dude's sitting somewhere. And another thing, let me explain something. When you're saying that this person is foreclosure, right? Have you guys ever heard of the Dodd-Frank Act 2008? If you haven't heard of the Dodd-Frank Act, you guys better do some research, because it goes against, it's really for consumer protection. So when you get into a deal like this where this guy is in distress, right? He has a deal where he's pre-foreclosure or foreclosure, and you have him sign a contract that's blank, and he doesn't have a clear understanding of what's happening. You can have that deal locked up, say 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months, a year from now, he comes back and says, I didn't sign this stuff like this. I was under pressure because my house, was being foreclosed on. These guys told me they could take care of it, blah, 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 blah. And they had me sign something blank. Man, they can come back and unwind that whole fucking deal, and he get his house back. So like, when you deal with foreclosure properties, everybody listen to me on this live. If you're dealing with pre-foreclosure, which I know a lot of people do, these are the people that, like, for one, you can't promise them that they can stay inside the property once you come into an agreement. That's not true. They got to get the fuck out. Can't keep the property. So if you're promising people that, yeah, I can work a deal where you can stay inside this house and we'll catch up the mortgage and all this other stuff, you can't do it. So one mistake that happens with like wholesaling in general is a lot of people get into the business and excited to try to make the dollar, but you got to educate yourself, because like not knowing this stuff will mess up your entire business. Where even if you're just getting started, you can get your ass slapped real quick, and sometimes you can get away with it. Like it's just like doing anything that's illegal. Sometimes you're gonna get away with it, even a couple of times. But when it comes to you, it's gonna smack the shit out of you.
I'll take it at one though. It's
gonna smack the shit, and I've been there. So like I really want you guys to go back and fix that deal. Get that guy to give you all the information. Hey, we need to get some authorization forms and everything, so we can speak to your bank. We need to be able to have all this stuff where you can clearly understand exactly what I'm gonna give you as far as your property and what you can actually what you can expect on the way out. It's a simple deal. Like the guy's under foreclosure, he has to do something with the property. But what you cannot do, and I'm gonna tell everybody this: don't you sign anything blank, and don't ever give anybody a blank contract to sign. Ever. It's a no. It's a big no, man. Like, guys, that shit is dangerous. Even if that guy's built enough rapport with you and trust with you to sign a contract blank, like that means that you got enough rapport built with him that you can have an informed conversation with him to help him out anyway.
Nah, we was gonna go back anyway on Monday, because when I got the contract signed, I was doing research and I was like, dang, this won't even work because I have to give him a copy.
Well, the wholesale won't work.
So I was like, this won't even work because I got to give a copy. So I was going to go back anyway, hash everything out. But you're right. You did school me on some game too. So I thank you for that.
Yeah. So hey man, I encourage you guys to hustle. I encourage you guys to like really get after it, busting your ass and really trying to make it a point to get in front of motivated sellers. But as you guys get out here, man, it's a couple things that I'm telling everybody. Educate yourself along the way with everything that can be impactful to how you can make money. Learn this thing. Is like my dad says this all the time. If you play the game of Monopoly or anything, the only way, like, you can play the house rules, like people make up them bullshit rules, or you can play by the real actual rules. And the only way you can do that is by educating yourself on what you got to open up those things and learn it, man. I really encourage everybody to truly take time as we get into this thing to understand pre-foreclosure laws and everything else, understand how to tax sales, understand how this stuff works so you can know how to implement yourself into it instead of thinking that like it still has to be like a hustle. The nigga mentality that's in us like will allow us to go out here and think we can go hustle and finesse people to get this money. I promise you, I done did finessing. I did all that shit in my life, so ain't none of this stuff new. What I'm telling you is to be successful and to get what you truly want and to get continuous rewards. Like, it's about continuous rewards. It's not just about that one time. Like, you get that one check, like, you can have bad mojo forever just because you did some shit that was foul. Like, it's just like if you don't feel good about shit, like, man, I don't feel good. Man, listen, we really I don't feel good. I don't feel good misleading people.
We really didn't know, though. It wasn't like a finesse move or nothing like that. We really didn't know, and we didn't know what he owed on the house till later on this evening, till we did our research. But we do got to go back. We got to go back and get with him, though. We do have to go back and get with him.
Hey, listen, just get with him. Be transparent, because I'm gonna tell you, here's the key. What you got to understand: this man already signed a contract, which means he built enough rapport and trust you.
Right.
To say, okay, these guys can help me do what I'm trying to do.
Right.
So now, like, now that you understand that part, the biggest thing is now to go back and really be transparent and say, hey, Mr. Seller, yesterday or whenever when we came to the agreement, I want to just make sure that you completely understand what the next steps are and what's going to happen. I want to review this contract with you. I just want you to have a clear understanding, because you're in foreclosure. There's some things by law I have to, obviously disclose to you. So I got to let you know what I'm going to buy your property for and everything. I just want to make sure you're clear what we got in the contract. So everything right here is just like, really understandable for you. And then you get on the phone, you get the bank and all that stuff that you need to get. All that stuff that you need to get. Every bit of damn, I'm gonna brain dead. I know what I want to say. The amount that you owe, the principal balance, and the payoff amount and everything. Get all that information, and then you come up to him with a number that's gonna be fair for you to be able to do the deal, if it's still a deal at those numbers. The next thing I'm gonna tell you, in every freaking deal, man, that contract. Understand your contracts. If you guys don't understand your contracts, how important it is, like, take some time. I don't particularly like talking about contracts because it takes it to a whole nother legal term. I mean, like, now I'm like giving like legal advice. What I would tell you is to either get with a professional that can really help you with understanding how impactful a contract truly is. This shit ain't no game, man. We start getting people to sign over properties and deeds and stuff like that. It's a lot of white people don't want niggas doing this shit. This is like, just being real for a minute, this is a conversation that me and my dad talk about when he's like, yo, when you and Max got 1,100 people coming to a venue, and then you talking about you gonna have 3,000 people coming into Las Vegas, it's people right now that don't want to see a whole bunch of black people doing this shit.
That real shit.
So in addition to that, now you're gonna do shit the wrong way. Like, you got people signing contracts, blank and stuff like that, which starts doing what? When you start doing that shit, that's called nigga shit, right? Now that's the word. They go, see? And it's not just that black people do shady shit, because white people do it too.
Right.
But they don't want us in this already. Mm-hmm. So when they don't want you in this game, and then you get in here, you start doing shit that's like you finessing, you got people signing blank contracts, everything else. Like, man, they're going to start putting legislation in place to get our ass up out of here. They're going to make you have to have licenses and everything else to be able to do that. So it's a lot of motherfuckers that get online and tell you everything about the pretty part and all that stuff. Like, right now, you need to hear some real shit, and everybody else need to hear this, because if y'all don't handle this part right, I'm going to tell you right now, your whole shit going to get shut down.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate the process, man. I appreciate what you've been telling me, because it's really a learning curve. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we didn't go into this deal trying to be finessing or shady or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It just shit. We didn't know the numbers, and he was willing to sign.
Yeah, but look at this. So I know I'm not saying that intent was bad, but guess what? If the speed limit went from 55 to 25 and your ass ain't know, you guess what? You still get a fucking ticket.
Right.
They don't give a fuck if you don't know or not.
Right.
So when you participate in the business, like your responsibility is to start understanding and educating yourself how to actually operate inside that business legally. Because ain't nobody gonna come and teach you nothing. They're gonna smack your hand. A lot of people don't like investing into themselves and taking the time to truly learn this stuff, because this is where you really become dangerous, where you can really maximize how you actually do anything in business when you truly know how to like do it.
Right. Are you right though?
So hey, listen, like I want you to win. I want you to get deals. And you know, like even like you see how I jog back my memory, just understanding like what you know, I know your process, what you've been trying to go through to get this deal. So like I get that part. Absolutely understand it. I just want you and everybody that listens to these my lives and everything else is to make sure you take the time to start informing yourself. Everybody in this business, man, that comes into wholesaling. I posted a check today of a guy that made $46,000. When everybody sees a $46,000 check, like that excites them. This part right here don't excite them when they hear about, oh, I got to go learn contracts, I got to learn the laws, I got to learn, like they don't. Oh, now it's like, oh, that ain't sexy no more.
Right.
But this is the part of the business that will really keep you having longevity and being successful. How you treat your people, being ethical. I mean, like I'm telling you, man, like so many people don't understand. Like I've been in the like in the sales industry alone, I think since 2008. I mean, I got 11 plus years of doing this stuff right here. And I had deals where I had to deal with a friend of mine that I thought I could fix it. And it wasn't even something I did on purpose wrong. But I was like, man, I'm just going to hold it. I'll fix it myself. I was like, you know what? I'll handle this myself. I'll fix it and it won't even be a big deal. And then because instead of me just going, hey, bro, this shit got all fucked up, like, and we can't fix this right now. I need your help in fixing it. Then it becomes like this whole ordeal. And then everything after that just started getting messy. So instead of being messy, I'm gonna tell you, like, just out the gate, always be open and honest and be transparent. It's gonna save you a lot of headaches down the road.
So
you've been going through a journey of trying to get that first deal. You've been remaining consistent, at least as far as I know. You got to be doing something because you actually got a contract finally. The thing I'm gonna tell you is to remain diligent towards those goals of working towards getting that deal and others, but you got to make sure that your education is on point, that you're learning this stuff, and that you're putting yourself in a position that you don't have to be, oh man, I got to wonder if I did this the right way or not.
Right. So
because I want somebody like you who gets on the live with me and openly tells me, hey, bro, like, man, you know, right now I'm struggling to get my deal. I don't have transportation. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make it. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get to it. Like, hey, bro, that's why I put a lot of time on these Instagram lives and doing that, because I know there's guys out here that like can use that boost that's going to help them change their whole financial situation and give them a new way of trying to get to the bag. But at the same time, I got to make sure you get into it the right way to where you're not doing it to a detriment. So I know you're determined because you ain't quit yet. I mean, I talked to you back in January, February. So I know you are. So listen, I'm not kicking you. I'm not kicking you because you're not taking action. I'm kicking you because I want you to understand how to do it properly in order to avoid any confusion and putting yourself in a bad and vulnerable situation.
All right. So we should have from the beginning. So we should have not got the contract signed until we knew exactly what he owed. And
here's contract advice for everybody. Blank contracts, no numbers on the contract, that's not a signature, that's not a deal. Period. Now, when it comes to now, once you got numbers and somebody like here's a contract is about setting a formal agreement. If you and I have a number that we both agree is a number that works for the both of us, and I sign that piece of paper, now we have a deal. If I sign a piece of paper that's blank and you go put whatever the hell you want to on there later, I mean, man, come on, bro. Like, how would you feel about that? How would you feel if that was your uncle, your mom, your cousin, your wife, your sister, your cousin, your girlfriend, grandma? Like, you'd be like, yo, I'm about to go fuck this nigga up that did that.
Right. Well, we were going, like, really going to go give him another copy of the contract, though. You know what I mean?
And I advise you still to do that. And I advise you to do that with all the information, and then you start a fresh contract that has clear understanding of what exactly he's getting himself into. What you buying the house for? What if you're trying to do a subject to or something else? Whatever, I heard you mention that. Whatever those terms are, make sure he has a clear understanding on how all that impacts and benefits him.
All right. You're right. And then we kind of went into like the subject to world. So, you know, learning wholesaling. And we like, boom, we got hit with this. Like, damn, fuck. Now we got to go subject to now. You know what I mean?
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a subject to deal unless obviously like all the numbers don't work in a different way. Right now, you got to deal with a guy that he don't even know what he signed up for. Though. That's even more of a problem. Like he need to know what he's signing up for.
Right.
I mean, it's cool to get somebody to sign that contract, bro. But like, God, dog, like, bro, like let the man know what he signed up for. If he getting 20 grand, he gonna owe the bank, you know, 100 or what? He don't know nothing right now.
Right. Right. We'll get with him tomorrow, man. And we got like 8 days to get this done before we go to the auction, you know. So we do got to get with him tomorrow. Get this. Really, first we got to get with title first and see exactly what all he owed. See what exactly he behind. Then get with him and get this contract situated. You know what I'm saying? Before we proceed with it. Bro, tell him about the lady with the credit. Oh yeah, man, that's a whole nother story.
But yeah, hey, bro, it's good that I hear like somebody even saying, bro, talking about the lady with the credit and everything else. That means that you are taking action, that you're remaining consistent. Now what you gotta do is just understand what the hell you're doing to make sure you protect yourself to be able to maximize how you can have longevity in the game.
Right. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I hope everybody in here learned something from my.
Hey, look, and that wasn't a rain on your parade because I want you to have that parade. I want to celebrate with each and every one of you guys that are getting deals. And making money and changing your life and everything else, but you got to make sure you're doing it the right way, man.
The right way, right?
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all do it the right way, man. Like that, you know, I'm telling you, if you just listen to the stuff that I'm sharing with you tonight, do it the right way every single time. All the stuff that you want is going to come anyway. Like, bro, like I made a decision a long time ago that like no longer would I put myself in harm's way of doing anything that would be shady, whatever. Like, bro, I will literally tell you right now, I separate myself from it. Because what I found is that when I do good, I get good. When I do bullshit, that shit come back heavy.
Every time. Every time.
It come back heavy.
Every time.
And I don't like that. I don't like that negative shit around me no more.
Right. I'm the same way, man. Same way.
You, bro, you got. Hey, look, you now get that payoff information, get everything locked up. As far as like knowing exactly what you need, as far as the deal, get with that seller, meet them face to face, get everything transparent, lock that deal up, tell him congratulations. He'll give you a good review. He might even refer you to a few people that he might also know to get in a bad situation. That's the value in doing it the right way.
Right.
I like inside my private Facebook. I mean, not my private Facebook. Inside my cold calling course. I'm putting out a video, a call that I did about 3 or 4 days ago. And this is me negotiating with a seller. And one thing that I told my people in my class is because I was so honest and giving out like real information to the seller, Like, he won't even deal with anybody else because he's been through like this type of shit right here, where people don't do it the right way. They're unethical. They say they can do stuff. They can't do it. Like, man, like, y'all make my job easy because y'all go fuck up somebody. Then when it come to me, they be like, man, I've been talking to these other guys that don't even sound like they know what they're doing to have a clue. So it just, you give me peace of mind. Right. But bro, like, I got a dude right now. I'm working a deal that's like a $94,000 deal, and he knows all the details. He knows what his property's worth. He knows, like, he did all the research, but he don't want to have to deal with the stress and the headache of putting the money into the property to make that money back himself.
Right. So
you can make money by just still being honest and transparent. I'm talking about this dude. You can literally hear him on this call telling me he knows that I'm making the money. He's like, I can tell at least you're going to be making $40,000 to $50,000 in the transaction. And I just told him, I said, there's potential for me to make any amount of profit, but until it actually goes through the closing and all the stuff that I actually have to work on, I said, if any unknown things pop up, I said, this is all the stuff that I have to put myself at risk for. So you can still negotiate and give people information that can help them make a decision without being misleading.
I know you teach a lot of wholesaling. So are you comfortable with subject to it all?
I like how you just tried to have, like, are you comfortable with? I'm very comfortable with subject to. I don't teach subject to for free. I'm telling everybody that now. But my dad, Brian and Rick Boo, like, they I would say they're masters of it. I'm not a master of it. I'm very comfortable with it, but I'm not a master of it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that teach it as well. I'm gonna tell everybody to be extremely careful as far as like who you consume on YouTube to make sure like it fits where you are in your state, what you're actually doing to be legal. This thing is like extremely critical to make sure that everybody understands the process, how to do this stuff the right way in order to make sure, for one, you can maximize your profits, but for the two, that you don't expose yourself to something that you're later talking about, well, I didn't know that it could have a negative impact on me.
Right. All right, man.
But it's good though, bro. Listen, like, it's not too late right now. You just at the beginning of it. You know, this is a fixable learning lesson right now. Like, very, very easy learning lesson. Make sure that you go back, tighten this deal up. And then, like, obviously, like, I want to make sure you see some deals through the finish line. So make sure that that you reach out to me, shoot me a message or whatever. Let me know what you got going on. I love to help you, but just we got to make sure we do it the right way, keep it clean.
Absolutely. That's just this one. It came up today, and I mean, we was really planning on the week. I'll show you on my little button there.
Hey, look, y'all, yeah, my man Loopy said, hey, show some love right now. Everybody that's sitting in the chat,
Loopy, man.
Make sure y'all all smash them hearts right now.
Famous,
I got
man.
40+ people here. I need 40+ likes. If you ain't, hey, look, if y'all ain't showing no love, I'm booting this whole, I'm cutting everybody out of here.
Right. Loopy famous, man. I was just talking to Loopy about 20 minutes ago.
Hey, yeah, Loopy done blew up now. Loopy done made it, but, you know, I'm going to tell you why Loopy made it, because Loopy's consistent. He busts his ass every single day.
Right.
And I challenge everybody, if people put in the same type of work that Loopy puts in every single day, they won't have to worry about it either.
Right. We need it.
I show love. I show love by putting an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on these lives every single day for free, giving our game that's helping people make $45,000, $76,000 plus. I think we're close to $2.6 million in closings for 2019 already. For people that I'm giving out free game to, free game. So when people ask me, that's how I help. Like, somebody asked me earlier today, they was like, why don't you post your deals? I said, because I can post my shit, but then it looks like I'm bragging. I'd rather post y'all.
Right. Nah, man, post that shit, man. Post that shit. We want to see what you doing.
I'm helping you make money and keeping your ass from getting your cease and desist letters. What we're doing. That's what I'm doing.
I appreciate that.
I'm keeping you from doing some dumb shit and getting you up out of here early.
I appreciate that. That when I seen you went live, I said I gotta get in here because I know it was like some little tweaking in there we had to get worked out. So, yeah, man, we got work to do. We gotta get up early in the morning and get on this shit, man. Title company first. We gotta get that shit straightened first, and then the contract.
No, you need to be talking to the seller first before you talk to the title company. You need to be talking to that damn seller.
Because I feel like we got to get the numbers right.
The title company ain't gonna help you with the numbers. You need to be on the phone with the bank and that homeowner.
Bank and homeowner. Bank and homeowner. Bank and homeowner. I'm gonna write that down. My bad. Yeah, man, this ain't no bullshit, man. We really playing this shit every day.
Let's get it though, bro. I like that. I see you on the board and everything, man. Stay on that. That's the encouraging part. So like you taking the steps and get, at this point, man, just clean up the little sloppy stuff, man. Get in front of the seller, get him to get that information, let him sign the contract. He truly knows what he's getting himself into.
Right.
And then go from there.
That's right. Yeah, man. I'm finna go and get off of here, man. We gotta get something to eat, rest our brains for the night, get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna definitely check back in with you this week.
Yeah, hit me up, bro.
I'm gonna definitely get back in with you this week, man. Yeah, man. We'll holler, man. And I'm coming to Vegas, man. 100K Club. We're coming to Vegas.
Hey, look, let's go, man. All y'all need to make sure y'all get these early bird tickets. Y'all play. There's a lot of people playing right now. Wait till the last minute when you see that price go back up. You like, damn, I should have got it. I put it out here. When I release my lineup of who I got coming out, the price is going up. I promise you that. If y'all haven't got y'all tickets, once I release my lineup, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm keeping it a beam. I'm keeping my price like that, and I haven't released my lineup because I don't want to pay the lineup too much money. Because I've been working on this shit already on my own.
Right.
The people in my lineup, they even though they want to sit there and try to count it, but I'm like, nah, I got this already.
Thanks.
If you haven't got your ticket right now, I'm gonna put it like this. I think we still got 6 months. When we're about 4 months away, I'm gonna start slowly dripping out this lineup. When people see that lineup, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I ain't playing. I just spent some money on the people I got coming out because I want to make sure that the experience is that high."
All right.
So $200 to be in a room with the people. You can get into my event for $200. The $200 to be in Las Vegas with the people that I'm gonna bring in. I mean, bro, it's a no-brainer. So right now, get your ass on itsourturn2019.com. Get your early bird ticket. Reserve your room while it's cheap. Because I'm telling you right now, Vegas is going to be a movie. Vegas is going to be a movie. And I'm talking about I'm bringing heavy hitters out. Heavy hitters out. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to be like, man, I knew I should have got my ticket when it was at $200.
I don't know what all you got going, but I kind of got an idea what you've been going because you've been moving. Your ass been moving around LA and you've been bouncing around.
Hey, everywhere I go is for a reason, man. Hey, Diamond said the people in the live should have reserved seats. Hey, the problem with that, Diamond, is that there's a lot of people that come on the live like at different times. Like I get people that comment all day long. I mean, it's like probably 1,200 people throughout the day that comment on my live just as it sits for 24 hours. So I think the only Loopy knows some of them people. Loopy knows most of the lineup list. He can tell y'all right now. You better get y'all tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, he on that motherfucker. That's all. You know what I'm saying? He on there. That's all that matters. My boy on there.
Man, hey, listen. If y'all don't know and pay attention, man, like Loopy showed me so much love. I wanted to have him grow as I begin to grow. So I want to pick up and lift people along the way with me, man, because this ain't all about me. When I see people that pour into me, like Loopy showed so much love for my brand and everything, my book. When I had an opportunity to make sure he can eat and continue to grow, I wanted to make sure I did that too. So I always show love, man. I want to help each and every one of the people that come and show love and support me, take their whole life and change it if I can. So, yeah, Luke, we definitely gonna be at the event, and he gonna be on the mic. That's a fact.
Yeah, Mello, we there, man. We there, man. I've been trying to tell your ass. Hey, that's my partner right there. My first time going to a probate office. My boy went with me.
Mello?
Yeah, Mello. My boy went with me.
Mello, you need to be there too, man. All y'all guys out there in Atlanta that's driven and really want to do something different. You want to get out those streets. And that's everywhere, man. Not just Atlanta, but you guys out here, you want to make more money. You want to get out the streets. If you want to change your life, listen, those trap houses that you look at, all these places that are abandoned buildings and everything else, go get you that deal machine. Y'all know where these places at, man. Go get that deal machine out. Go right there and ride through the hood, man. Get you a couple of those properties, add in that deal machine. Use that 14-day free trial. Put the promo code CLOSER in, and then start reaching out to these sellers, these homeowners, man. Get one of those same places that you out there hustling around, or niggas hustling around, and put that to where now you can put that to use and make some money with it, man. So I really want y'all, man, to really think differently. It's time to start thinking differently. Everything doesn't have to be like a hustle. It now has to be like it's a grind. It's a process. And through the process, we're going to get the results that we want, man.
Factuals, man. Factuals. I think I just came up with a new slogan, Loopy. I'm going to hit you about this one. We're going to fuck him up with this one. Loopy. I'm a deal machine your trap house. We're going to fuck him up with this one, Loopy. But all right, T. Man, let me get on up out of here, man.
Hey, bro, I'm happy you taking action. Let's stay consistent, man. I look forward to hearing you getting this deal finished up the right way, all right?
We got to clean it up, man. Got a little boo-boo, but we got to clean it up.
Yeah, just fix it, man. It's all good, brother. I'm proud of you, man. You sticking in it. And I really want to see that you continue to stay in this thing, take action towards your goals, man. And I'm definitely going to see our boys in Vegas, man.
Absolutely. I got fired from my last job Tuesday. I ain't going back to no job. That's it. I'm with this. I'm staying down with this. This is it.
That's what's up. Hey, man, I'm going to holler at you, bro. Hey, look, stay consistent. I got it.
All right.
Peace, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Mello. What's up, brother?
Going on?
How you doing?
All right.
What's your name, bro? Where you from?
Carlton from Palm Beach County.
Carlton, Palm Beach. What's up, bro?
Not much. I just actually started following you, bro. I just watched your interview with the Chinese dude. I can't remember his name. I think you interviewed with him like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, you talking about Kong.
Yeah. That was a nice interview.
Appreciate it, man.
That was a nice interview. But I got a lot of information from that.
Thank you.
I've been a realtor for the last 3 years, but I'm just now deciding to cross over to the. I'm jumping in this wholesale. I like being a realtor, but it's way more potential.
Yeah. So you said you just getting into the business. Like, how long have you been? How much research have you done? Obviously, you've seen me and Kong do an interview. Like, how long have you actually been trying to wholesale?
full time for 2 months now. But I've been working with investors for the last 2 years, but down here in South Florida, man, it's cutthroat. Ain't nobody gonna really put you up on any game or explain anything to you or give you any information for free because, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here. And this market down here is a bull market, so you got to be on it. So it took me about 2 years to figure out what was going on. You know what I mean? But once I figured it out, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. I can pretty much do this myself. So February, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give up the retail real estate, you know, and I'm gonna jump in head first.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell everybody that if you're new and you're kind of looking for, like, I know you obviously have a realtor background, but if you're new, you're looking like from a wholesale perspective. A couple things I'm gonna recommend to you is I put out a blueprint that's free, gives you like daily actionable tasks to do, just so you have understanding what your day should look like as far as, all right, how many things I need to be accomplishing, what should I be doing every single day. Put out a you can follow, make that your deal, and then you can scale it. So I think you should definitely go to the link in my bio, join the 100K Club. Everybody, if you don't have it already, go to the link in my bio, join the 100K Club. And then I would tell you from there, driving for dollars is like one of the most game-changing things I can tell you. Most of the people I see getting success in this business are either cold calling, driving for dollars list, or they're door knocking or something of that nature where they found their own list. I know a lot of people use, like, asking me what list I use, but I think generating your own driving for dollars is the best. So I would definitely recommend you to go driving for dollars, use that deal machine, and get as many properties as you possibly can, man. It's going to help you get there quicker. I mean, like, just off the top of my head, I can think over $1 million in checks that I've seen already from people who just did it driving for dollars.
Yeah, driving for dollars. Down here is, I mean, I see I see a million bandit signs. I mean, literally on every corner is bandit signs.
I'm not intimidated by a bandit sign because most wholesalers are lazy.
Yeah.
Most people don't want to make the calls. Shit. Like, the reality is most people in business are lazy. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do anything. So, like, people with bandit signs, you know, one thing to try out, if y'all think wholesalers aren't lazy, go to a corner where you see a bunch of bandit signs and start fucking calling them and watch how many of them never call you back. So just because you see bandit signs don't mean shit, because half the wholesalers are so fucking lazy that even when they get a call, they don't answer the phone.
Yeah. It's funny though. Like I said, I kind of already had a little experience working with with actual investors and wholesalers. So I started in February, and actually last week I got 2 deals under contract.
Nice.
But you know, I'm learning on the fly. You know, I really
that's the key. Imperfect action, man. Just take action.
So I got one deal straight. You know, is locked up. The other one was more of a struggle. You know, I got there, and they're both list pendants, pre-foreclosures.
Mm-hmm.
So I was the first one that touched them. You know, they was like, okay, you were the first one to reach out to us. They were receiving calls and flyers and all of that, but I made the offer, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make about $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I came back with the buyer to walk the property, they let me know. It was like, hey, you know, I got like I had like 4 other investors come through, and basically I got outbid. So I'm like, oh man. So I had to come up on the offer, which I wasn't expecting, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna make some money on it, but just that little one scenario I didn't expect. I should have expected it, because you know down here is like everybody want to be an investor. Everybody trying to wholesale. So I had got outbid on that one, but I'm learning on the fly as I go. I'm kind of still not confused, but I'm more of like.
So what that sounds like to me is that you didn't have the property under contract. I swear y'all gonna make this like contract night. Listen, so if you got if you got a deal, and you feel like you're supposed to make an $8,000 spread or whatever, the minute that you have it under contract, I don't give a damn who come and give a higher offer or whatever.
Right.
Don't matter. The minute that you had that deal under contract, those are the numbers, man.
Okay.
Hey, listen. So y'all got to start understanding like how important the contract is and how that gives you your leverage to make sure that you can see it through the closing line.
Mhm. Yeah. I kind of learned on that one, so it's all right. I'm just trying to. I want to close those 2 and then build from that. You know, I don't know. Right now, I'm not really spending any money because I have access to the list through my MLS. So that's free. Only thing I'm really spending money on is tracing the numbers, which is $25 a month right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering, what should I do next as far as lead generation?
For lead generation, like just starting out, I tell you, to get that blueprint and start from there.
Get the blueprint.
Yeah.
You said that was on what website?
It's in the link in my bio.
Okay.
It's a 100K club.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I definitely check that out. And that's basically how you built your business.
That's how. Yep.
Okay.
And now I don't operate anything like that at all, man. Everything I do now is I mean, I got a team of people with me that actually, man, I try to get away from doing as much as I possibly can. I want to be. I'm not trying to be stuck running house to house for the rest of my life in a rat race. I'm looking to try to do things that can I use that as like a leverage point to to build up. And now, man, I'm just trying to I'm trying to build wealth passively through different avenues now. So, I mean, like it's a great way in the business, man. Definitely make sure that you take some time to really just dig in on your information and gather enough to make sure you're informed on what's going on.
Definitely. But yeah, man, I like your content, and I must keep following you, putting out some great information.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that, man. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad all y'all found me, man. Everybody that's following me now, all the new followers, man. Every day I look up, I see new people showing love. I want to make sure you guys know I'm here to help you be successful. I want to help you guys see it all the way through the finish line, making more money. But my biggest thing is to like give like that motivation and inspiration to like know that it is possible. So everything that I do, I show up like I took a day off the other day. It's like last day I'm retired. I typically show up every single day on these lives to make sure I can drop game and help you guys out. So every day. So make sure y'all just show up, man. Turn on your post notifications on both my Instagram and my YouTube. In the month of May, I'm going to make an effort to put a ton more YouTube content out.
Okay.
So make sure y'all got y'all post notifications on both. I'm telling y'all right now, my boy. Hey, look, you see what Loopy just said? Las Vegas, November 8th and 9th. We kicking in the door for the MGM Grand. It's going to be absolutely insane.
I see that.
So everybody, I'm telling you, don't wait till the last minute. If you on the edge right now, you like, hey, maybe I want to get the higher ticket. Get your early birds or whatever you can always upgrade later, but reserve your spots, secure that cheap price point while you can, and then you go from there. That 2019 100K Club Live is going to be epic.
Okay.
MGM Grand Vegas. Everybody need to be there.
Definitely. That's November. We got a little time, but like you
got
said,
some time.
Got to jump on it while it's hot.
Absolutely. I put it out early, and I put the prices out early just so people can make sure that they got enough time and money to be able to get right. I put a low price point just to make sure that, hey, look, if you want to make sure you get there, you might. I don't want to hear that I need to get a deal shit before I go. I made sure everybody can get in on the low price point. Each and every one of you, we got a minute, 50 seconds left on the live. I'm not coming back tonight because I've been doing these back-to-backs, and I'd be tired as hell. But what I will tell you, everybody, make sure, like, taking this week, moving into this week, because we're about to kick off May pretty soon. Follow this blueprint that I got in the link in my bio. Make sure you take it to heart, because every single day I'm getting new people who are changing their lives. I posted a $48,000 check today, but I promise you those aren't the only ones. Everybody that I'm seeing right now, whether it's a 10,000, 5,000, 8,000, or whatever, I get them in my DM every single day. I just choose not to post all of them, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of money being made, and you can make that money too. But it's up to you to take the action and stop putting excuses and roadblocks in front of you. It's really that important to make sure you just go out there and take action, man. It's gonna be a game changer. And I promise you, one of you guys that are on this live right now can be the next person that's sitting in a live with me. Tell me you made 20,000 plus their very first deal. It's very, very possible. This is a easy business, but it's work that's required. All about this, because if you put in the work,
simple.
Everything else is gonna follow.
It's simple, but you gotta put in the work.
Absolutely.
Be consistent. Put in the work.
Absolutely.
Be consistent.
Cool. Hey, listen, man. So I appreciate everybody joining the live tonight. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. If y'all didn't see Game of Thrones tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you better go watch it if y'all Game of Thrones